May is Eye Health Month, and it's a perfect time to make sure your vision is in tip-top shape. 75% of vision loss is treatable and preventable, and a local doctor of optometry can help you get on a clear path. For more on eye health, we turn to Jason Pearce of Signal Hill Eye Care. Thanks for coming in this morning, Jason. And some people may not know that doctors of optometry do more than just vision tests. There's a lot more to your job. Describe what else you guys do.
Yeah, that's true, Ted. You know, one of the things that's a really vital part of our job is prevention.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know 75% of all vision loss is preventable. And so as part of your routine eye exams, not only is it important to make sure you're seeing well, but also that your eyes are really healthy.
So you're saying that when I book my annual physical at my GP, my family doctor, and I get my body checked out, I should be doing the same thing with someone like you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the things that we often overlook is our eyes.
Yeah.
We take our vision for granted if it's working well, but there are many things outside of seeing well that make for good, healthy eyes.
What happens if, for example, about a year ago, I had something go into my eye, and I went to bed that night and I could feel it on the back side of my eyelid. And that's where someone with your skills would come into play, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Absolutely. We deal with that sort of situation every day in the office.
Yeah.
And it amazed me when I was preparing to come in and talk to you today that in Canada over 36,000 people go into an emergency room every year for eye problems.
Really?
And this is stuff that we see in our office every day. So you can go in and see your doctor of optometry if you experience something like that.
Instead of going to an ER, I could just pop in and see you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, what else do you do, or what else should I say you look for in the routine exams? Because it's more than just a vision correction or loss type thing, right? There's also a lot of health things that you can notice by just looking at the back of the eye.
Yeah, very true. I mean, a lot of systemic disease, things you think about like diabetes, high blood pressure, MS, stroke, these things can all have an impact on your vision, and sometimes those changes are not detectable in how you see. And so one of our jobs is to try and be protective and preventative in those conditions and highlight those things so they can be treated and dealt with at an earlier stage.
What about kids? I have a bunch of kids at home. What age should they go for their initial test or checkup, I should say, and how often should they be going?
Yeah, so we like to see infants between 6 months and 9 months of age.
6 months, really? Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people are surprised to hear that.
Yeah, me included.
But an infant's visual system is quite well developed by 6 months of age. In fact, 20/20 vision is possible at 6 months of age. And so at that point, we can actually do a very thorough evaluation of how an infant can see, how the muscles work together, making sure there's not an eye turn or an issue that way, and making sure that physically the development of the back of the eye is really good. And the tests are all painless. In fact, they're often fun and neat experiences for young ones to
Okay,
to go
those are
through.
the young kids. What about like school-aged kids, for example? How often should they be coming to see you?
Yeah, so we try and see children not only in that infant time frame, but also at sometime between 2 and 4 years of age, and then yearly as they go through school.
Every year, okay.
Vision is so important with our learning. They say that learning is 80% visual.
Yeah.
And so a lot of these problems with children are not detectable just by, seeing a child squint or something that's very obvious to a parent. And if it's a barrier to learning, we want to pick that out.
No kidding. Are there myths? What are some of the myths that people may have, kind of in their mind when it comes to going to see someone like yourself?
Yeah, there's a lot of very common visual myths. One of the things that I often get in the office, one of the common questions that parents ask about is reading in the dark,
Okay.
or watching TV in the dark, or sitting too close to the TV.
Yeah, my mom used to say that.
Absolutely, and mine did as well.
Yeah.
And so it's nice now that I'm in the profession that I am that I can actually have some good clinical evidence to say that's not the issue.
Okay.
Maybe it'll cause a little more strain on your focusing to sit close to a television or to read in poor light, but not to ruin your vision.
Great advice. Thank you so much for coming in this morning, Jason. Breakfast Television and Doctors of Optometry want to help you protect your eye health by giving you a chance to win a $250 gift certificate redeemable toward goods and services from your local Doctor of Optometry. Hit up our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. Click on contest, scroll down to daily prizing to enter, and just tell us you're entering for the Doctors of Optometry gift certificate. No purchase necessary, as always. Full rules on our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. Jason, thank you so much for the information.
It's been
and good to meet you, too.